there. Have you ever wondered how people can be so cool and confident while they're giving a speech or while they're taking a test? It's as if they're unflappable. Nothing bothers them. They're not like me where they're all shaky inside and worried about what they're saying, or at least that's the way it seems. How did they do it? Are they born with it? I've always described myself as the kind of person who goes 95 and a 35 while multitasking. With a few simple steps, you can be that cool, calm, confident person and give a speech that you can be proud of. Take a hard look at your prime study time. Is it during a time that the kids are coming in and out, the husband's coming home from work, you're feeling obligated to start dinner, you just get home from work and you're still all tense from it? Are you deployed? There are so many distractions, and it's not just outside distractions. If you take a look at your 5 senses, you got sight, smell, sound, taste, and touch. Now sight, look around where you study. Look at the people around you, look at the objects around you. Myself, I've got a digital photo frame on my desk. That's extremely distracting with the pictures continually changing. So when I sit down to study, I shut it off. I can't be by an open window with a lot of pretty scenery out there because that's too distracting. If you move on to the next one, that was sight, we go to sound. Are there cars honking? Is there people yelling? Is there kids, mom, 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 dad? You have to take a look at the sounds. Is the music too loud? Do you just want to listen to music and play along with it? Or is it something soft in the background? Or is it too soft that it's going to put you to sleep? You got to watch all of them. You go to sight, sound, smell. If I'm sitting here smelling warm oatmeal cookies baking in the oven, I'm not concentrating on my schoolwork. I'm concentrating on getting me a snack. The same goes for taste. Make sure that you have eaten before you sit down to study. Make sure that you've used the restroom, you have taken your pets out to do their business. Make sure everything is in place before you sit down, because if you sit down and get up and sit down, get up and keep running, you don't get a lot accomplished and things don't flow nearly as smooth as what they can. Touch. Are you sitting in a really soft, comfy chair that you're going to snuggle down in and get drowsy? I sit on a hard kitchen chair. That keeps me awake. It's uncomfortable. Keeps me awake, makes me want to get things done. That way I could get off that chair and get into my easy chair. Tailor your study space to your needs. Everyone is different. Remove whatever distractions you can. Make sure your physical needs are met. Make sure you have good lighting, because if I have soft, warm lighting, it just makes me, that's a warm fuzzy. Makes me want to just relax and go to sleep. I can't be too relaxed. Of course, I can't be uncomfortable either. If I'm in a room that's 20 degrees, I'm not going to get much done. I'm too worried about trying to keep warm. After that, find out what study style you have. I read a book called Learn More Now, and the author is Marcia L. Connor, and in pages 36 through 50, she explains the 3 types of learners: the visual, oral, or the tactile learner, hands-on learner. The visual learner, they make sense, remember, and process what they see. The oral learner has more interpersonal communication. They learn best by what they hear. They read things, and when they read, they tend to read out loud. They talk to themselves a lot. That's me. Tactile learner is more hands-on. They're the kind of person that if you're trying to explain something, they'll jump up and go draw it out and show you, because they've got to keep moving. They're constantly, if they're doing this, it's not necessarily a nervous tick. That could be a tactile learner. By keeping moving, it keeps that sense going so they can learn what they're doing. Many times we have more than one learning style. Mine is visual and oral. I always thought I was a tactile learner. I always thought I had to learn hands-on, do it myself. But I have to read it, and I have to understand it first. And the only way I found this out is I took a Gilbert Education and Management Systems Gilbert Work Preference Indicator Assessment. I discovered where my strengths truly lie and which positions and jobs I would excel at while using those strengths. My type is a goal-oriented thinker and a team strategist. In other words, I like to plan things and I keep my eye on the ball. I'm not necessarily the best at getting them through, but I can plan them very well. If I follow through a little more, it might actually be more successful. You could take the same assessment. It's at www.gilbert.ems.com/Gilbert_report_PHP. For me, when I'm home by myself, because my kids are grown and gone, and I drop my husband off at his truck in the morning to go to work, usually Monday morning, I'm in a cooler room with a hard kitchen chair. I've eaten breakfast, used the facilities, took my pets out to do their business. I shut my phone off. I turn the bright lights on. I turn my digital photo frame off. Unfortunately, I'm a smoker, so I have my cigarettes here. I make sure there is a beverage to stay hydrated right here. And I'm ready to get to work. It seems to be the only way I can work. We might not all become famous for our speeches like Dr. Martin Luther King, but we can set ourselves up for success. If you pay attention to your work study space, find out what kind of a learner you are, and incorporate your own personal preferences, there's very little you can't succeed at, if anything. Make sure your topic is something that you're passionate about. When you're passionate about something, it just comes easier because you want to talk about it. You want people to understand it. So, with you creating your perfect atmosphere, your ambiance, you're setting yourself up for success. You're setting yourself up for more productivity. And it's going to help in the long run. My favorite quote comes from William Arthur Ward. And he said, "If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it." And that's true. It's true for most things in life, and especially about becoming a successful public speaker. Thank you.